Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you, sir? I'm BK Kim.
Okay, nice
Yeah.
to meet you. Play for the D-backs. I think you guys.
Oh, no way! Yeah,
Yeah,
pitcher. Yeah, okay. I didn't reckon. I needed him to go like this. Go strike three. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. How are you, sir?
Good to see you.
Yeah. Good.
He was. No, but I remember did not like to face him. At all. Did not like to face him.
Night, still no score. It was a 1-0 game on Tuesday night when they beat Brian Anderson. Byung-Hyun Kim to Eric Karros, and this time he did not miss. The game-winning home run. Logo can't get to it. Dodgers 1-0. They win their 6th straight and jump up.
올해는 제 마음대로 제가 하고 싶은 야구를 할 수 있을 것 같아요.
Look at the strikeouts to inning.
Off pitch, and he struck him.
Season, he is the talk of the National League. Every city we go in.
Maybe two. Now we hope that they'll revert.
Maybe.
Batting. The release point, which we're looking at right there. What he likes to do is look at the hitter's cap up until the point they're about to release it. Then go find the...
Major leagues with 139 strikeouts and has his usual ratio, 101. And
Strikeouts per 9 innings among relievers. Best in the business right there.
Strikeout.
Now we hope that they'll reverse. Then clean. Quick work. We're back up out the strike. Well, it's off the plate. Period of time to figure it out. Well, a lot of times. The 1-2 right down the middle of it.
Diamondbacks.
well hit left field. Way back as Sheffield looks up. It is long.
98.
Well hit just off the glove of Vizcaíno. This will be another double into the left field corner. For the Dodgers, his last several starts getting rocked here in these first two. That's a little looper which falls. And Bautista is going to come around. The throw bounces. The 1-1 from Perez right back through the middle. Another base hit. And Miller will score without a throw. Carlos has taken Randy Johnson deep time.
This ball club.
Elster finds the hole.
And the 3-2 pitch. Hit it.
Johnson, more balls than strikes so far.
That is ripped the base hit to right field. Carroll scores the first Dodger run of the day. And he has back-to-back base hits. He is going here. Off-speed pitch to throw from Leduca. Then it keeps him from getting to second base. And how big is the throw? Example with somebody who has thrown power out of nowhere. Carroll's the second. And how much pain can you stand? Rips into that one. Well hit. Left field. Sheffield back. Looking good. Maybe with the strike here. The 1-2 right down. Deserve to lose. Again up the middle.
The unit, Randy Johnson, takes the mound at Dodger Stadium. A 10-1 mark, a 142 earned run average, both tops in the National League. He leads the major leagues with 139 strikeouts and has his usual ratio, 101. And
Gonzalez was even to these Arizona Diamondbacks last year. He was a guy they didn't even put on the All-Star ballot, so they didn't expect him to play much for them.
Yet he played.
Velocity 92, 95 miles an hour. 3 different sliders. One of them will break up. One of them will be the sweeping type. The other he'll actually get his fingers on top of and get a little downward movement. So when you think about the contrast, you go from the big unit, 6'10" left-hander, to a 5'10" right-hander throwing submarine. You can't get much tougher than those two contrasts. Tony Gwynn, one of the greatest hitters ever in baseball, talks about the release point, which we're looking at right there. What he likes to do is look at the hitter's cap up until the point they're about to release it, then go find the baseball. Well, how difficult would it be tonight to go from that far on your left? You're coming from the left batter's box into home plate. Now you go down below on the right side. And it's Gary Sheffield's job to try to make something happen.
Strikeouts per 9 innings among relievers. Best in the business right there. Followed by Urbina and Hoffman. And still just 21 years of age. Ghhyuk Kim. Still just a rookie. Helped Korea win the Asian Games 1998 and earned himself a reprieve from mandatory military service. And on a 4-year, $2.25 million contract with Arizona. 1 and 2 last year with 1 save. But with Manti battling back from physical ailments, Kim has stepped into that role and has been virtually unhittable much of the year. 2 balls and no strikes to Sheffield. Low 90s, sinker, sidearm slider. Talking about a difference of about probably 7 or 8 feet in those 2 release points, which you just illustrated. From Randy Johnson at 6'10", way on the left side, to Kim at 5'11", coming way down on the right side.
And he's doing Gary Sheffield a big favor in this at-bat by falling behind. Sheffield can refocus from way up above on the left side to way down below on the right side with Kim. And maybe with the strike here, well, we wouldn't have to worry about it.
Johnson walked only 2 while he was in there for 8 innings. Leadoff walk here in the ninth. And it brings up Keros. Runners on base tonight against Johnson. Dodgers only 2 for 10 in scoring position. They were only 1 for 6. And an RBI single by Paul LaDuca. Keros 0 for 2. Walked and scored that lone Dodger run. There's a strike.
Really, the only knock against Kim is the fact that with that high leg kick, he's one of the easier guys in baseball to run on. But when you're down by 4, Gary Sheffield's run does not mean that much.
Maybe 2. Bell to Womack. And he pulls Travis Lee off first base. So Keros is aboard on the fielder's choice. But 1 out in the ninth.
Could not have been a more routine double play ball than this. But by the ball bouncing on the grass, there's a dew on that grass. The ball looked like it got a little wet because Womack just lost the grip of it. You could see it slip out of his hand, go well down the line. Travis Lee not able to make that play. He was wiping his hand just a minute ago as if there was some moisture on it.
Elster 1 for 3 with a single in the second.
See, that's one statistic. I mean, he's not going to be charged with an error, but that's got to be an error, isn't it? I mean, there's 20,000 people still here that can throw the ball 85 feet. If he does it, there's an out. But the rules say no error.
Can't assume the double play. 1-1. Kim got the save in the Monday night victory to start this series. His 9th in 11 chances. Worked a perfect 9th inning, struck out 2. He has saved Arizona's last 3 wins and 5 of their last 7 victories. He's 1 hit over his last 4 outings. That slider, 1-2. Youngest player in the major leagues last year. Made it from AA to AAA to the big leagues in 3 months. The 1-2 right down the middle, and Elster is frozen. Out number 2 in the ninth, thanks to friends at Goodyear sending these terrific pitchers from high above Chavez Ravine. Great job, as always. Now Vizcaíno, last Dodger hope. Hit by pitch in the second, flied to right each of his 2 subsequent appearances. 5-1 Diamondbacks. That's over the screen.
Well, even though the fans here at Dodger Stadium have not had much to cheer about, they did get the opportunity to see Randy Johnson pitch. And that's something that you'll talk about for years. Hopefully a lot of parents here had the opportunity to bring their kids out, because this guy really is something special.
Johnson set to improve his record to 11-1. First man to 11 wins. The ERA will fall from 1.42 where it began. Struck out 11, so he's got 150 strikeouts in 109 2/3 innings. 72 hits allowed. That almost hit Vizcaíno.
All those strikeouts are impressive, and all the ERAs and what have you are all fine. Cy Young awards are great, but the biggest thing for a pitcher is the difference between your wins and your losses. And in the last 7 years, Randy Johnson is 122-41. That'll get you in the playoffs.
Just off the corner, 2-2. The enduring mystery continues to be how it doesn't carry over to wins in the playoffs. Lack of support. And offensively, it will turn over a lead, and it doesn't hold up once the bullpen gets it. Still 2-2, Vizcaíno.
One thing about baseball, you don't control the outcome as a starting pitcher. All you control is your effort. They've got to make defensive plays. They've got to score runs. If they don't, you are not going to win. I don't care how good you are.
6 straight postseason losses for Randy Johnson. Almost none of them games where he really deserved to lose. Off him and flat down by Bell. Can't make the play at second, though. So Caros moves up, and Vizcaíno is aboard with 2 outs.
Vizcaíno keeps his streak intact tonight. He's got the most at-bats against Randy Johnson without having been a strikeout victim. He also keeps the Dodgers' hopes alive tonight. Good sinking fastball, just trying to make contact. Does. Bell with a terrific effort right here, but can't get it out of his glove. Right back up the middle. Bell showing the range of that shortstop. That position that he played for years. The Pittsburgh Pirates also here in Arizona.
Paul LaDuca squares as if to lay down a bunt.
Pretty good idea. You got the tie and run on deck. You got Matt Williams playing deep at third base. And we know that Matt Williams has 2 feet that are sore. Broken bone he's gotten over, the plantar fascia tear that he has not gotten through yet.
2 for 3 with an RBI for LaDuca. 1 ball and a strike.
Another thing that it's done with that sinking fastball from Kim, a lot of times the right-handed hitter will roll over on it and pull a ground ball. Now look how short Matt Williams is right there to take the bunt away from the Dodger catcher. Ground ball might get by him that normally wouldn't.
Again up the middle, and Bell will make the play, and that will do it. And Randy Johnson has 11 wins in the book. He goes to 11-1. Arizona now 4 games up on the Dodgers in the National League West. 5-1 winners. They're second in the first 3 games.